Hi everyone, this is Rosa Kelly. I am here today with a new project. This one is using the new Tea Time collection by Heartfelt Creations, and I am in love with this collection. So today I wanted to use one of the stamp sets to make this adorable card. So this is a shape card on this little teapot. How cute is this? I love it. I love all the detail on the stamp. So I went ahead and added some glossy accents, some liquid pearls, and some stickles to make it all shiny. Also, I'm adding some beautiful little flowers, and I just love how this turned out. So join me and let's make this together. Hi guys, today I'm going to be playing with the new release by Heartfelt Creations called Tea Time Collection, and it's so pretty. I did a video showing you everything more in detail, so I am going to link that one down below if you missed it. But today we're going to go right ahead and start creating a beautiful card. I'm really inspired by using this special teapot, and my goodness, look how big it is. I'm going to start by stamping this. I'm going to use my Memento Tuxedo black ink. I love this one because if I use watercolor pencils or even Copic markers, it won't bleed through, the black ink. Okay, so I'm going to start by adding my ink onto my stamp, and you want to make sure to add a lot of ink in here just to get a good impression. And then I'm going to be using some 110-pound cardstock paper because I'm going to be adding some watercolors to this piece. So I'm just gonna stamp it right in here, just like that. And I'm gonna make sure to press everywhere because my block is smaller than my stamp. I couldn't find my larger one, so this will do for now. So this dies has different pieces so you can give volume to your teapot. So I'm going to stamp another one of these teapots just so I can cut the different elements out and we can layer them up. So I'm going to use the top. I'm actually just going to stamp a whole new teapot and then cut it in different places using my dies. Okay, so I'm going to let this dry for a minute, and I'm going to use a new sheet of paper, and I'm just simply going to fold this one on half. And this is actually not paper, this is the cardstock again, and I'm using the heavyweight cardstock for this step as well. So I'm just gonna fold this in half, and I'm going to create the base of the shape card. So I'm going to be using my die to create the card as well. So I'm going to use, I think I'm gonna cut it this way, just like so. So I'm going to use some washi tape and secure this in place. I think I'm gonna run this through my die cutter machine. Okay, so I have here my little shape card, and it will open up like that. How cute is this? So let me put this aside, and so now what we're gonna do is I'm going to color the image here that we stamped. Remember that we stamped two, and the purpose is that we are going to be cutting one of the top pieces from one of them. So when I color this image, I'm not going to color the top of the piece of the main image. So for the main image, I'm only going to color these beautiful flower decorations here and the little details on the handle. And for the one that is going to go on top, I'm going to color this one and the top. So to color the image, I'm going to actually use my Copic marker, and I'm using some really soft pink color. So I have the E93, and so here's the R20, and then I'm also going to be using the 21 and R30, just all these soft pink colors just to keep it on that color palette. Maybe also the RV11, but yeah, so you can use Copics if you have, or you can use watercolors, and I'm just gonna keep this very light and soft and pink. Okay, so now that I have my image color up, and as you can see, I'm keeping most of it just as a white background, and I did not color these flowers because I plan on adding some actual flowers to give it dimension there. So I'm going to cut my teapot. Okay, so here I have my little teapot cut out. Also, there's this little piece that you can use to take out the inside here of the handle. So now I'm going to work with the second piece that we color, and for this one we are going to cut the two pieces out, the top and this little tag here. So before I cut the tag out, I'm going to stamp a sentiment, and this is also from the same stamp set, and it says beautiful, like tea, so it's so cute. So I'm just going to use my same ink here and stamp this right on the center. Make sure that it's even, and here we go. So then I'm just going to take that out, and it says you are so beautiful to me, and it's so elegant, so pretty. So now I'm going to use this die and cut this little piece out. So I'm gonna use some more of my washi tape, and I'm using a rainbow washi now. And so I'm just going to add some washi there and here, and then I'm also going to cut the top piece of my teapot. So now I have all these pieces. I also went ahead and cut the inside of the handle from the base of the card, so it just looks as one whole piece. How cute is this already? So I'm going to go ahead and glue this right on top of the base of the card, and I'm just gonna add glue here and on the teapot and on the handle, and I know it kind of stops right up there, so that's where I'm going to stop with my glue. But then I'm also going to do a little bit of glue here on the top. Okay, so now I'm just gonna line these two and put them together. Okay, so now I'm just going to add these pieces on top to give them dimension, just like that. And same thing with this one. There we go, we're gonna add it right there. Oh, so pretty. Look at that. And I'm gonna put this one aside, and I'm going to be using some of the Hydrangea stamp, and this is the collection that was released last month, but I thought the flowers are super cute and they definitely go with this new collection. So I'm just going to stamp this, and I'm also going to be using my black tuxedo ink, and then I'll be coloring the flowers the same color that we did the teapot. So I'm just going to stamp a couple of I'm going to be using the Memento Angel Pink, and this is going to be just so I can color my flowers. So I am going to be using this little sponge and just dip it on the color, and then I'm going to be adding some of this really soft pink color into my flowers. Okay, so now that I have my petals all colored with this soft pink, I'm going to run these through my die cutter machine. So now that I have all my little flowers colored and cut out, I'm going to use my Hydrangea shaping mold, and I'm just gonna put them down here and give them a little bit of that beautiful flower dimension. And I'm just going to add them in there, and maybe I can even add two on some of these, and I'm only using the little ones, so I don't actually, maybe I'll do these two extra ones on these bigger ones, and that's okay. So I'm going to spray a little bit of water, and that is gonna make my cardstock be a little bit more flexible, and all I'm going to do now is just add the top part of my shaping mold. And I know you're supposed to pass this through your die cutter machine, but I realized that I just press this down and it actually works for me. I don't need to pass it through my die cutter machine, but do make sure that it is fully pressed down and compressed. And so yeah, super quick and easy like that. And I like to save a step or two whenever I can. And as you can see, my flowers are shaped. Okay, so I like giving my flowers a quick minute or two to dry up a little bit, and then I'm going to go ahead and start adding my flowers into my teapot. I'm just going to glue the center, and I'm going to add them on this line here that I left without color, and I think they will give this beautiful element of, you know, like dimension and volume with this adorable little flower. So now I'm going to layer 2 little flowers. So I am going to add one on top of the other, just like that, and I'm going to do 2, and then these ones we are going to press, and 2 here. I'm going to do 1 on the top and 1 on the bottom here to embellish this little tab. Now I'm going to add some stickles into the center of the flowers, and I'm also going to add some stickles on some of the little details of the teapot. Then I'm going to add some glossy accents here on the center of my teapot where I have this sentiment. And then I'm going to add some liquid pearls to add more detail into my teapot. So finally, I got another piece of the teapot, and for this one, I cut it on some of the design papers, and then I also cut a little sentiment from the collection and added it in the center. So yeah, so now we are done with our beautiful little teapot card, and I think it turned out super cute and it's so elegant. And what I love the most is that you can easily stand it up and display it anywhere you like. How cute is this? So I hope that you guys enjoy this project. Don't forget to visit the Heartfelt Creations website, and also this project will be on the blog today with some instructions on how to make it. And I want to thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.